Hello, just a little quick modeling video, like speed modeling. For my current project, I need to model a New York taxi, and this is going to happen now. I may speed this up when I'm done, but if not, what I'm talking about now is make no sense. And however, I'll just start now. And don't expect me to talk much. Listen some music. I won't explain very much here because I want to be a little bit faster since I am on time pressure. So I'm just putting stuff together here and starting this. Very simplistic blueprint is the best I found, but it should be enough for our purposes. What I need is this side, front, back, and top. Top is very important, and most of the blueprints didn't have top view. Okay, so after I have the plane set up like this, rotate it, go in the side view, and start to put together and let's set it up to be about there. Let me select these two faces and extract. So now there they are. Let me select these two and extract two. Go in a top view. Rotate this. And move it so it's centered. That should be okay. Now let's grab these two, center the pivots, go into our front view, rotate this 90 degrees, and move it to about there. Then extract this, center pivot, move this back, move this to the front, and we're done with the setup of our blueprints or reference images. And now let's get right into this. So first I start with cube. Let's see if I can do a little bit more contrast here. Yeah, much better. Let's turn the music down. Okay, so let's begin. So now I have here a simple, very simple shape. Let's move in some vertices and very quickly start to insert some edge loops for the important parts. Okay, this card doesn't need to be too detailed since it's not going to be that prominent in the project later. So I won't put in as much effort as in other cars I've modeled, but just to have it look okay. Then we could, let's do this manually. One here, and that's okay for now. Now start pull the vertices around, and let's start to delete stuff. Oh no. Let me undo the steps. Little brain lag. We don't need this now. We first want to pull this until it's about at the right spot. I see here we can put this down to about there. We leave this as is. We're going to delete a hole out of it later. Okay, so the basic shape for the side view is done. So now we can start to insert some edges to define the form. Here, one that follows this line, we can move this up a little bit further. To match this line. Just about that. This is going to be the window. Okay. Then we leave this about here. Okay, let's insert next one and scale this one down to be flat. This will mark this line. I think we need to raise this. Very subtle. until we get okay. Yep. Okay. Then it would be good to try and get this shape done. Maybe I need to add another edge loop over here. Now let's get this for the windows. Okay. No. Yep. Let's save this now out. Ford. I don't know what this car was called. V1 for now. Yeah. So now we see we can delete all of this, and on this side, all of this. And now you can start to model in the car thingies for wheels. And I think we might need an extra face here. No, that's bad. Let me add this back in. And do it this way. Then I'll just insert another edge loop here, and there we have it. Now I can do another one here. Let's leave this like that. Now here we can pull this further, this back in, and now we see we are getting asymmetrical, so I'll just delete. Oops. No, the floor doesn't matter for now. I'll just delete that. And maybe this too. That's not good for now. I'm going to put that back in later. Okay, so this looks good from the side. Now let's add in one more edge loop here to get a little bit rounder when we go now to the top view, because that's why it's important. And scale this out. And now go in here and match the car. And we already see this somehow it doesn't make sense here, but I'm trying to ignore this. Okay, then let's grab this edge from here to here and move this. So we know that this is the very top, how we call it, and you see here the top side is very flat, so we can imagine this to be brought about here. So we need to grab this, maybe like this, and move this in. Okay, so we can get back to the other selection. And move it to around here. Maybe we'll need another edge loop here to get this to work. Let's check out. Yeah, now I can select the next one, save. My graphics driver tend to crash on this computer, so I need to save very often. Okay, so now this is going to be this part here. So let's convert this to vertices. Deselect these, they are fine. I'll move these ones to match this line, so about there. Yep, this is correct. Oh. See what is this? Okay. Save. Now select this edge and with these two. I apologize for my boring voice, but I've been up a lot of time now, and always working, of course. So this is going to be a good edge flow here, making this round. I can now see here this is not very matched up, but I'm going to stick to the side view now. Move this just in this position. move this further out. Okay. Yeah, so now we can insert our next edge loop, which would be around, no, this to match this line, move the vertices, and move this further in because we have our new line. So yeah, just about that. Okay, now we have a clean match line for this, and this line is going to harden the edge a little bit on the other side. So then we can save, delete history for now, and also the transforms. Save again, I always like to save a lot, and smooth this once to see how it looks in smooth. It doesn't look bad. Needs a hardened edge here. Yep. So see, the car is made of different segments, and I'm trying to rebuild those segments. Like here, we can this part here is like, let me pull this image out. Oh, it's the wrong one. Oh, where is this? What is this image called? Ah, it's the right one. I just darkened it up. So, very crappy one, but it's the only one that we'll have for now. So, see, this is not very clear how this part is built into the car. I think it just goes up to here, and then it's just about that. So maybe we can try to smooth the edge flow a little. And well, it's going to be a problem here, because you see this edge here doesn't belong to this part anymore, but I need it here some way, or I just leave it. But then I have a problem here. But since this car doesn't need to be that exact, I'll just stick with the shape and not bother about having single parts that look exactly like what the reference car looks like. So let's put in an edge here to harden. Not that close. Stop snapping. Oh, that's okay. Okay. Then go up and start to shape this side. And what do we choose for here? I think this edge is going to be good for that. Okay, very nice. Oh lol, look how this looks. Go back, man, what you doing? Okay. And then we can harden this edge too. Yep, get nice hard edge. And there's something wrong with the front window, I think. Save. Yep. This is a problem. Move this forward and take this one as edge for window. Okay, like this. No, it's no problem. Yep. Now we can go and harden this edge too. Maybe not on this side, but on this side. Okay. Looks okay. It's starting to get shape. So now we can check out here to have the lights look okay. And I think I'm going to delete this for the light and this for the front part, and I just assume that this is stuff belonging together. No, I need to delete this too. I don't see anything here, so I go into the render stats and turn on double-sided, so we don't see it here, and also here. I don't want to see this one, so I turn on double-sided. Oh no, it works. And on the other ones I don't need this. And then I might add these to a new layer. And you see this one is really not matched. Let's see why. Oh, I see. How about that? A little bit. Oops. And here. Let's check out the other side. Oh, the side looks okay. So let's go back to front. Still is not matched, but I'm ignoring that now. Looks okay. Fuck off. Okay. Yeah, this looks strange back here. Yep. Okay. And I hit save now, and I think I think it's time to extract the doors now. I'm going to save this and make a copy just in case I regret the. So select this geometry and extract. Then same here. Extract. Okay. And now doors are separate. Now I can also extract this and pull this out further. Okay. Then let me extract this. And maybe also. Oh, here's some problem. To fix that first. No, what's this? I'll fix it this way. It's better. Much better. Okay. Okay, go back to top and yep. Extract this. Or the entire thing, I don't know. Maybe it's too old. Let's smooth all of them parts. Yeah, it looks good. Starts to get shape. I like this. Maybe if it's even if it's not real on the car, but I like this type of shape. Looks cool. Yep. So unsmooth this, and let's keep on extracting. Did I extract the window? Nope. Although I don't know if I want to extract the window. Let's try. Mesh extract. Mesh extract. Then oh. Like this, mesh extract. Looks good. So let's extract this last part, although it has a problem with the topology. Oh no, it hasn't. It's very little problem here, but that's not too important, so I just ignore. Smooth, untransparent, and looks good. Let's see how this looks in complete. Very nice. So there's not much more to this until I get a halfway good looking car. So you see this has everything. So let's keep on going. Let's get our hands on the doors and start to insert these extra edges for that window thing here and there. How do I do this? Let's try this way. This edge, no. Save here, use this buggy split polygon tool. No, I don't want to bother about triangles now, so we need the triangle there to keep the door matched to the smooth surface of the other thing. So let's just go. Oh my god! Okay, back fix the door on of my room. So yeah, we need the triangle here to match the smooth preview. So down here it's not very important. I'm going to try and fix that later, but for now this looks okay. So what we would do now is of course the back door. Use this. Try to have it matched like that, and here now we can do this, and that looks okay. So if we smooth all of this, that's okay. Yeah, so now we can extract this window. Okay, and if we smooth this, you see, bloop, it gets round. But no, there are ways to fix this without having to insert. You know, like I could press 3 to smooth it, and then select the vertices here that are causing this to be round, and go use this super magic crease tool and harden them. But it like it gets bugs a little around with the surface. So although this tool is really nice, I really like to do this with real geometry to help fix this problem. It would be to just insert edge here, edge there, edge here, and edge there. And now if we smooth this, lols. Okay, I forget what I said. Of course, we need to put this on this end to cut there. Oh, there was one. And here, and there. And here, and although maybe not here. Maybe I want to keep this round because on the reference is round 2. So you see now it says hardened, and we don't need to just smooth this edge. And man. Okay, forget it. I don't want to add too much geometry into this. I'll just oh man, what have I done now? Whoop. I'll just back in this, add this geometry and just leave it hardened even here. Okay, so now it's, but doesn't matter, it looks okay. It's just to be a car in the scene, so not bothering too much with this. But this one here needs to be very crease. And this one we can leave. This needs to be smooth. Nope. So I see, fix this in, oh, I forgot one here. Oh. No. Fix this in no time. Let's go to a complete car and view this smooth, and it looks okay. Yup. Maybe we add another edge here to harden this edge, then another here to harden this. Okay, now this looks way better. And now we may need to keep this going for here, and I think also for the window. Yep. Since this is a triangle, then I use U. And here you can use super magic vertex snap. Okay. Okay. Everything looks closed. Ah, I forgot you. What we can do is scale these vertices and move them so that they match our, or they are about to match, like this. Yep. That looks okay. And let's get back to the top view. And we see that we need to match this. Okay. Oh, and no, just this. And here we still have to push these. So okay. Yeah, better. Okay. So I'm saying this is okay, and I try to distract myself a little with doing the wheels. Oh, let's use this, it's better. 19. Get to about the place and go here and adjust the thickness. Yep, perfect. Then, no, I think 20 is okay. Let's leave it as 20. Go up, save, move this to about there, and delete the inner faces. Then select the two outer and bevel them. Two segments okay, let's reduce the offset, maybe 2.4. Check them in smooth. Yeah, it looks good. So let's take this and extrude this. Like this. And inward just a little. So. Then let's make a sphere. display the local rotation axis of the cylinder and snap the sphere to that axis. Rotate Z, scale up to about that. What's going on in the inner we don't need to see, so we reduce this to 12 and get rid of how about this? Perfect. Very simple but effective wheel. We could go on the internet and see how some of the things of the wheels look like. Look here, found this nice NYPD wheel, looks cool, and I'm going to use that. So, but I'm being very simplistic, so just selecting every other of these two faces, save, extrude, scale in a little, extrude again, move in, extrude again, move in a little bit more. Okay, and now to hold the quadratic shape, put in edge there and there, and we are done. And this doesn't look too super special, but it's remember, it's for a simple cab, so no racing car here. Save. So we're done with the wheels. Let's group them together. Duplicate and move to the front side. Duplicate this, mirror, although we don't need the mirror right now. No, I'm going to undo the mirroring and center the pivot first on each of these, because I sort of don't like that they are this thick, so I don't check out the reference. Nah, this looks more like a simple car thickness of a wheel. Save, and so I don't think this is going to get us any further. I'm going to close this now and check out if I can find a real car on the YouTubes. Ah, look. This looks nice. But I don't know if this is going to help us any further too, just for texturing maybe. So I'm just going to try and work on from this first of all. Freeze the transforms, delete the history, smooth the normal, delete the history again, why not? And yeah. So what we could do here is move this to be an even line, then harden this edge here and harden this edge there. And now I'm starting to dislike. Whoa, what was that? Monster lag. Maybe better save. Yeah, that looks better, more smooth. Okay, so we can then maybe use this spot here for the backlight. And I think I'm adding the thickness now to this, though it's not, since we're going to be seeing a little bit of the inside, we may want to add the thickness. So I'm going to add this first to the important parts, which should be the main hall and the doors. So save, and let's extrude this whole thing in. Okay. And now I'm isolate these and harden the edges for this part. So that's not very, it's just about adding here one and there and repeating this step on every, here and there, here and there. So it was here. Door. And now we have hard edges. So I see here's now problem with the middle, and I have here edge selection bug. So select all, deselecting, and it's fixed. And now we select these two parts, go in component mode. Best we go up view, drag select over this, deselect this, and now we are left with this. And now we can see, and we see we need to continue hardening stuff. So we need an extra edge here and here and here, and of course down here and here and up here. This. Okay, now this looks better, much better. So this door is done. Let's get to this one. See how soft this looks. We don't want this. Here and there. Another one out here and in there. Another one there. Save. Another one down here and up here. No, wait. Undo. Save. Let's block this from doing anything shitty. And now, what are you doing? Let's do. It's fixed quads is turned off, and this is no quad. So what is wrong with you? What is this? No, it's not. Oh, maybe on the back side. Yeah. Here, turn. Yep. Okay. Now it should work. Yeah. So now we can disconnect this again and connect it to the right one. There. And now no weird bug. So this door looks good too. Since we added a hardening line here, I like this this look. I want to add it here too. Nope, wrong tool. Right there. And voila, we have a line that's not as hard. Yeah, that's so it looks okay. Now this is going to be more tricky because of so many. So fixing there first, then here on the inside, and here, and there is another, then here, and here, and here. So let's check how this looks like. Oh, it doesn't look bad. So I need to save. And now the main hole and the doors already fit very good together. I forgot to... No, I didn't forget. So why is this happening? Ah, of course. Brain lag. So now it fits. Very nice. So now let's get our hands on this. Here and there. Oh, this is very close. I don't want this to be that close. Give it a little bit of space so it can be soft and not super hard. Here, and maybe I like to have here a hard edge, and that should be it. Save. Yep. Looks like it's sticking out here a little. Maybe I add shear. So see, now we get this hard line. Although, nah, I don't like. Oh look, I see what's the problem. This is way too much space. And, edge bug. Fuck off. So we can reduce this one significantly to be not too smooth. No, now the looks much more closed. Yep. And I think I'm going to resolve this and harden it to have more smooth, so it looks good. So I think now the doors are really looking good. Maybe let's add thickness to this guy. Delete that, don't need. And now add hardness. Here. And there, and here. So that's enough. Maybe another one here. Just to have really hard edge. That way it looks even better. Okay, so now save again. I think this is getting too much here. But it's really just these vertices. Let me see if I can. Ha, that looks good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm almost done with this basic part. The windows, I don't want to be hard. Thick. These look okay with this. So since we're going to see the door opening in our shot, we need to model the door, this back door at least, more in detail with this inner thickness, but it's going to be on a later part. Saving now and adding thickness to these two guys. Nope, excuse me. How about that? Remember, delete this interface since it's going to be connected later. Like that, and now let's see how this looks. Okay, need to yeah, and I like this very much. Save and go to the front side. And here's not very much to do. That's all. This is sticking out here. Move these out till it matches. Okay. Yep. So let's save and see if we can start to mirror these things, at least the center parts. Save, delete the history and all of these, mirror. Okay. And select each one and combine. Oh, I forgot the main window. And this part. Oh, first combine these two. So this and this. Okay. Save again. And merge the edges. Going to the top view for that. Enter component mode. Select inner edges and merge. And this one's done. Let's go to this one. Merge. Increase tolerance. Okay, this done, this done. Let's keep on with this. done. Let's do this. Oh. Merge. Perfect. Oh, forgot the back window. Mesh, combine. Mesh, merge. And we're done. Let's do the backside, merge. And this part, merge. Save. Take a look. Oh, it looks okay. Now we can parent the windows to the doors and mirror the doors as a complete. And now I can also mirror the wheels. So to do this, first put pad in center, duplicate, and then center pivot, freeze transforms. Okay. Save again. And now we're almost done with the outer part, just missing some little stuff going here, and maybe here and on the back side too. So let's see if I can find a reference from the front and back sides. I'll first close the window, it's getting cold. So this reference may not work. Here. Oh, this is a good image, showing us the front side of this taxi. Okay. Let's see how I built this a little bit different, but maybe what I could do is, since I built this entire part in one piece, and this here has, you see it clearly has this as a single piece, but it's not very important for now. Then my taxi will look a little bit faster, like a little yeah, more expensive car, but it's still a taxi. You know, it still looks like a cab. So let's try first model these lights. See, they have very this looks like it's very smooth edged, and it's good to start with a cube for this. So let's insert cube here, save. Please comment, try to get into the habit of saving every few seconds, because when I don't do this and Maya crashes, I get really angry and, you know, start to break things and stuff. So let's increase this, save again, and rotate like that. Now, nope. Yeah, this is. So let's move this to about here. Then the next one here. And there. See, it's not very Let's see how this looks like from the front. Okay. Maybe I try to match the line. Very roughly. Now select the entire upper part, move this up, and now match the upper line. Yep. Okay, so very basic. Let's delete this back side, we don't need that at all. Let's try and smooth, okay. And now add the hardening edges here, here, and here, and the inside here. And now smooth again, and oh, looks good. I like one more here. Excellent. Yeah, very good. And now for here, first let's mirror this already. Oh, freeze rotation. No. For this part, I thought of I'm showing you modeling real quick. Needs to be on the inside. Okay. Now let's make it symmetric. And now start to extrude. Till it goes here. Move back and add the divisions. Let's say 1 division. Okay. And now select this entire thing. First delete the backside, don't need. Select all this and scale in. Extrude again. Extrude again and move back, and extrude again and move back a little more. So now this is what we got. So now we need to harden again the these sides here, so to not be round. Oh. Here and oh, wrong one. Here. So maybe add another one here. Selection bug for everything. So let's go into multi. Select all. Oh, I mean face. Select all, edge. Select all. Silly stuff happening. Okay, now we got this. Maybe we can scale this in a little bit more here. and here, so that this thing looks thicker, and move this forward again. Save. And now I would like, I got an idea, very good idea, to, no, let's do this symmetrical, delete this again, and select this edge. And no, first better make new edge, put in here. Now move this thing down, get this edge, and oh, up. Undo this. Okay. Maybe better if I remodel this. So just insert edge here and delete here. And now select from here to here. No, not that side. Deselect this bridge. Oh, this lagged a little. I save better. And now there. So now we insert more edges for here, and for here, and for there, and for there. And now, so what we got is like a little bit there. And then what I want to do is take this and move down. Now we would need to yeah, this looks better, it has a little bit more diversity. I like. So now history, and mirror this back in. Or maybe, yeah, let's do edge, mesh, okay. Anything? No? Okay. So now we got this, and now maybe I want to not keep this going down this way. So you see I start to drift away from our beginning model, but I'm okay with that. You know, it's my own model, and I don't want to copy it exactly, just to look as like and to be cool. So now what can we do? Insert here. Let's see what is in here. This this is very nice, but I couldn't figure out how to model something like that here from scratch. It's like it has this hexagon, like this B thing. Maybe there is something. No, I want it to be easier. Let's just make cube. Put cube here. So you see what this is going to be. Now let's dupe this, move 0.6, 0.7. 0.7 looks okay. So delete, edit, dupe special, translate them, 0.7 here. Rest stays as is, apply, apply, one more, apply, and we don't need these, get away. So, here in the outliner, can select all of these and group. And now I think we could go with the bend deformer. Rotate down. Let's activate bend. So to see where we need to go here. So we need to do this and now move the handle to about here. And that looks okay. Yep. So let's say I'm okay with this. We duplicate the group, invert, go into the group and delete this one because it's already in the other one. We can go to this other group here and delete the history, the bend deformer goes away, and we're done with our grill thing, like stuff. Okay, so what we do now, let's try and add a little bit more down on this thing. Yep. We may run into errors, but let's see what this behaves like. Oh. Let's do again. Let's do again and move back. And you see there we get to the mother. So no more there and now. And I don't like this rounded out thing, so let's add edges for here and there. That looks better. Okay, and now maybe this can be, see, because we lost our roundness here, we may need to, what do we need to do? Move that back. Insert an edge loop tool here and there and move it forward until we get our roundness back. So it'll be about there. And yep. Maybe we don't need this to do on the side. Looks okay. Or yeah, let's do it. So insert one here and insert one there. Smooth and move out. Just very subtle. Okay. So now everything looks nice and round again. So I'd say the front part is finished. We maybe just do this nice little detail, and oh, oh, yeah, nice. Okay. So I think we may want to add a little bit more. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. So let's select edge here and edge there. What the? No, man. Okay, then forget it. I'll do it another way. So let's build the backlights real quick. Go in here. Oh, we can. What we also can do is round this out. So back to the backlight. Let's save our progress here. We're pretty far. So what do I want this to look like? Maybe delete these two and see how this looks like. Okay, maybe also delete this, and we get this very nice looking thingy. No, this looks too much different from the front side. This is not good. Let's go ahead and now let's see if I try and keep this square here. Oh no. Maybe better here. That's better. Okay. So this looks very strange, and it also, like conflicts with this back thing. But since in the scene this is never going to be opened, I think it's okay to leave it like this. Let's mirror this already. Oops, probably want too much. And maybe try and match this shape. Oh, right. Turn on reflection. Okay. So, I don't know, I'm not very satisfied with what I built here. Let's move this up until it matches the other shape, and then this, maybe these two. Yeah. Mirrored. Yep. Okay, so maybe I keep it even more simple. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Then pull out here. Oh, I see we forgot to merge some edges here. Okay. Now, oh, and here. Vertex 2. Much better. So now, what I want the backlights to look like. Let's see if what does this look like? Oh, no, wrong button. Oh, why can't I undo? Bitch. Yep. Okay, so this is looking. I don't want this to look this way. I will try and figure out an own thing, but I like this. No, this needs to be like this, and then I think I'll model here. Pull this out to get like a rather triangular shape. We can delete this inside thing, we don't need. And face. Move this a little bit more like that. Okay. Now let's see what it looks like when we harden here and not there. Oh, that looks like a nice backlight. It didn't cost us too much effort, so we can copy it right away to the other side. Then maybe add another thing. Oh, strange graphics bug, save. Okay. Delete that backside. It's not needed. And now hard. So if I wanted to do this very symmetric, I could add two edges like this and scale them out to have very symmetric shape. Now I could pull this in a little bit more. And now one more here and another one in the center. These two we can scale out more. Okay. So I think we're done with the basic outer part. Still need this little sign on the top, but this I'm going to model later, and then I model little things to fill out these empty spaces to make it look more like a car, and then model this thick doors. So, but I'm going to do this a little later, so maybe I'll merge the videos later, but it's okay for now. See you soon.